Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of all of us at Infinet, welcome once again to this online conference. Thank you for joining us today, and we value your participation and hopefully the feedback you'll be giving us throughout the session. To get started, I will now hand over to Dimitri, our CEO, for his welcoming words and overall corporate statements. Take it away, Dimitri.
Dear partners, welcome to our first online partners conference. I hope you are all keeping safe and well amidst this ongoing pandemic. We have adapted our event program in the interest of your safety and that of your own employees, and in response to the travel restrictions we are all facing these days. As such, we're delighted to introduce you to an informative and exclusive event that we have designed just for you and your direct customers. 2020 has been a very challenging year, but despite this, we have still managed to launch a number of new product families, secured and deployed various large and strategic projects, as well as took the opportunity to reevaluate and adjust our overall long-term strategy to cater for the dynamic world we live in. Just like many other companies around the world, we have adopted new ways of working, with many of our employees continuing to work remotely till this very day for their own safety and to comply with local regulations. But the good news is that none of our processes and activities stopped, and we continue to ensure smooth operations and deliver all your orders in a timely fashion. In this online partners conference, we would like to update you on what has been our focus since we last met in Budapest in 2019, and share with you exclusive information about our latest solutions and success stories, as well as our plans and strategies for the foreseeable future. Year on year, we continue to expand our geographical presence around the world. This year was marked by the launch of new Infinet offices in the United States and Cameroon. Today, Infinet Wireless has 19 offices worldwide. As most of you already know by now, we recently restructured our company, and our headquarters are now officially located in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. And of course, we continue to recruit the best professionals in the industry in order to meet your needs and assist you with your projects wherever they are. The modern world demands additional connectivity round the clock, and this has become especially true in remote and hard-to-reach locations. Given the demand we are experiencing, we are accelerating the process of converting your needs into technological concepts and then into new products. In the age of the pandemic, Infinet Wireless is doubling down on achieving this. Already in 2020, we have grown our R&D team by almost 20%. We have opened new testing and validating labs and are now in the process of opening a brand new R&D office. R&D is at the heart of our company, along with our valued partners and customers. Engineers and scientists from all disciplines are the center of our development team, and our key specialists have extensive experience in the wireless and networking arena. At the same time, young and talented engineers are joining our technology pool, bringing in new ideas and ensuring our leading research activities continue well into the future. This year, Infinet produced and delivered 1.5 times more wireless units than in any other previous year. Our production facility continued day-to-day operation without interruption. Even during the peak of the pandemic, when we faced lots of problems with logistics and extended lead times from our supply chain, we managed to keep to our delivery commitments to you and ship all orders within our normal timescales. Certainly, the main focus of today's conference is going to be on our products and new developments we are working on. Let me briefly outline what we are going to cover. Quanta 5, a cost-effective point-to-point solution for last mile and backhaul applications with advanced interference mitigation. Quanta 6, a 6 GHz spectral efficient point-to-point solution for last mile and backhaul connectivity. Quanta 70, a 71 to 76 GHz point-to-point solution for last mile access, completely immune to interference. Axion 28, our 28 GHz point-to-multipoint solution to enable us stay well ahead in the 5G era. Infiman Evolution, our next next-generation point-to-multipoint solution. InfiLink Evolution, our next-generation point-to-point solution for last-mile access. And we will also update you on InfiMonitor, our monitoring tool, and InfiPlanner, our advanced radio planning tool. We will also update you on our newly completed projects, briefly cover our marketing and commercial strategies, as well as a new business development program. Infinet Wireless was among the first wireless vendors to implement projects that have today become shining examples of successful digital transformations in various sectors of the industry. Together, we continue building the legacy and history of Infinet for years to come. And we look forward with confidence and excitement as we continue to shape and define the wireless connectivity ecosystem well into the future, working even more closely with you, our partners and customers. Thank you for participating in this event, and I hope you will enjoy it.
I would like now to hand over to my colleague Valentin Bakanov from the R&D team, who will tell us more about one of our newest and certainly most successful product families so far, the Quanta PTP range.
Quanta 5 is a point-to-point solution designed for last-mile access and backhauls applications with advanced interference mitigation capabilities. It operates in the 5 GHz frequency band. Quanta 5 is ideal for customers who want to get maximum bandwidth in the unlicensed spectrum, where there is a shortage of noise-free channels. It is very useful for telecom operators and wireless ISPs. Integrated antenna models are perfect for organizing last-mile connectivity for demanding customers, looking for 200 or even 400 Mbps of guaranteed capacity. Connectorized model is a great solution for long-distance backhauls. A great example of this is a deployment in Mexico, where Quanta 5 is reaching, just imagine, 400 megabits per second at 105 kilometers. Video surveillance systems is yet another key application for Quanta 5. Integrated antenna units are ideally suited to feed the video streams for cluster of cameras, which, for example, monitor a road interception. Our latest and the most important news today is that there is an upgraded version of this family of products supporting channels of up to 56 MHz, and thus reaching the real throughput as high as 650 megabits per second. Quanta 5 family is represented by 5 models: Q5-18, Q5-23, Q5-25, Q5-28, and Q5e. I'll give you 3 reasons to choose Quanta 5. Excellent spectral efficiency, high transmit output power, and unique interference avoidance and mitigation toolkit. Because of the noise, most of other 5 GHz point-to-point systems are often unable to provide even 100 Mbps, even when operating at 80 MHz channel. Quanta 5 outperforms those, intellectually avoiding interference. Instant DFS helps to achieve this. Another useful feature is hybrid FDD mode. If you are deploying a link, you may easily find yourself in a situation where you simply cannot find frequency which is equally noise-free at both ends. So at least one of your units will suffer from the interference. But you know what? Choose Quanta 5 and just forget about such headaches. Quanta 5 allows to select downlink and uplink channels individually, and it can even self-optimize and reselect each of these channels dynamically, with no downtime at all. Compared to other systems, Quanta 5 requires 40% less spectrum to provide the same capacity. For example, with Cambium PTP 550, you can achieve 650 Mbps at an 80 MHz channel. But at the same time, with Quanta 5, you can get the same throughput using only 56 MHz of spectrum. In other words, Quanta 5 have 40% better spectral efficiency. Even operating at the highest MCS, such as QAM256, Quanta 5 keeps a significant advantage with its transmit power up to 9 dB higher compared to solutions from other vendors. But what does it mean for your business? It simply means that you can use smaller antenna to provide connectivity over longer distances. There is a lot of buzz about newly opening 6 GHz band these days. Well, while many are only talking, we in Infinet decided not to lose time and designed our first solution many years ago. Quanta 6 is our latest point-to-point solution for the 6 GHz frequency band. It has inherited many benefits from Quanta 5, which I just highlighted to you. The lineup consists of 4 models: Q618, Q625, Q628, and Q6E. There are no strong competitors support this band, while we have been doing this for more than a decade and accumulated valuable experience throughout this time. Several countries have already opened or are in the process of opening their 6 GHz band for fixed wireless. Quanta 6 will allow you to use this largely untapped spectrum very efficiently, providing more capacity to a business and to your customers. Both Quanta solutions are true champions in their respective frequency bands. As we all know, interference is the biggest challenge for any wireless operator. We all dream of deploying noise-immune platform which would provide stable connectivity over a decent distance. And at a reasonable price tag, of course. Sound like magic, right? But we at Infinet call this magic Quanta 70. Quanta 70 is our point-to-point family of products that operates in the 71 to 76 GHz band, a spectrum that is opening up in a growing number of countries around the world. With Quanta 70, you can build the links providing the capacity of up to 480 megabits per second. Its key application is premium-grade last-mile access, where half a gigabit is just enough. The family consists of 2 models. One is fitted with a 39 dBi antenna, and the other one has a 2-feet 50 dBi antenna. So, Q7039. This compact unit will allow you to provide connectivity at over 2 or 3 kilometers, or even more. For example, some of our customers deployed over 11 kilometers with excellent results, by the way. And look at it. This is an actual antenna, a lens antenna, by the way. Though it might not look like anything you have seen before. It is our innovative design. Next, Q7050. This option is perfect for medium distances. With the 50 dBi antenna, it can cover up to 5 or even 7 kilometers. Quanta 70 operates in an interference-free band. Collocation with other units shouldn't present any problems. So you can place several of these units physically next to each other, like a branch of grapes. That is why Quanta 70 is the great alternative to traditional 5 GHz solutions. Imagine now you are an internet service provider and you have a VIP customer looking for 100, 200, or even 400 megabit connectivity. What if his place of business is in the middle of a historical yet bustling city like London or Rome, for example, where fiber can no longer be installed in the ground and 5 GHz spectrum is fully saturated? So what do you do? still go with 5 GHz solution using chunky antennas and hope for the best. The rental charge for the tower space or rooftops alone, if available at all, will be several times higher than the cost of the units themselves. In addition to this, local console will restrict you in many ways when deploying near historical buildings. But you have a much better solution now. It is Quanta 70. Some say align antennas of millimeter wave units is tricky because their beam width is very narrow. But whilst looking for that ideal solution, you may find yourself balancing up on the ladders with the spanners in your hands, searching for the best optimum direction, positioning the antenna very carefully, only to lose the signal completely with every even slightly awkward move you make. And then you will have to start again and again and again. A time-consuming and certainly risky task. Just thinking about it takes me back in time and gives me chills. Luckily, our engineers in Infinet spent a lot of R&D time looking into these challenges and have made life much easier to your installers. Yes, they have designed a brand new mounting kit, a true piece of high-precision engineering. All you have to do is just fine-tune the antenna alignment by rotating 2 knobs with your fingertips. As easy as it sounds. When you have latched onto the best signal, just tighten the bolts and off you go. Quanta 70 is so easy and quick to deploy. So, where does Quanta 70 fit best in your network? Quanta 70 enables you to connect your VIP customers in big cities, providing them with fiber-like service. It can also connect a cluster of dozens of CCTV cameras back to the monitoring center. Or you can use it as a light ISP backhaul.
I would now like to hand over the microphone to my Moscow-based team, who will share with us some examples of projects they have undertaken for mobile applications in the gold mining industry, as well as in deployment for the railway and underground verticals. So over to you guys in the Moscow office.
Infinet Wireless has always been on the top of technology trends. This year is a year of big changes. COVID-19 pandemic brought new challenges, but also opportunities to business of broadband wireless access vendors. And Infinet Wireless is no exception. From our point of view, there are 3 new drivers which will get Infinet into the future. Territorial expansion, new high-frequency cost-effective products, and a new type of wireless solution applications. Speaking of territories, being presented in 130 countries, we have achieved a lot of over last year. We have brought a new sales team to North America, made our first shipment to Armenia, and opened partnership program in India. Our team believes that there are a lot of territories where our solutions are highly demanded and where it can bring huge benefits to many customers. Regarding our products, gradually replacing R5000 family with Evolution and launching onto the market really cost-effective Quanta family, we are absolutely sure that 5 GHz band will eventually lose their popularity. We believe that future lies in the area of high frequencies, and that's why our R&D team is currently highly focused on 28 GHz and 70 GHz products. Quanta 17 was launched several months ago, and we have already received excellent feedback. XN28 is another prospective product, and you will definitely learn about it later. We have a lot of cases of successful implementation. Infinet Wireless is deeply involved in nomadic railroad and marina projects. Some of you has already informed about Kazakhstan Temirjali Railroad. Gulf Finland, and several mining projects. Today, however, we would like to tell more about our mobile project. Here are some examples. Let's have a look at the biggest gold mining nomadic network in Russia. Over to you, Dmitry.
In 2016, the new project was launched, which required the provision of stable connectivity for different mobile units in difficult weather conditions. The customer is one of the world's biggest gold mining companies. The basic required was to provide stable connectivity with mobile units which worked in the quarry. This include drum trucks, excavator, loaders, bulldozers, and so on. The additional requirements were a possibility of interconnection between fixed object and buildings located close to the area. As a base station, we use R5000 MMXB and QMXB devices. After deep technical study, with types of sets of solutions were installed on mobile units. Each type of mobile units had different speed, roaming requisites, and type of traffic. R5000 element was chosen as main devices for mobile units. They were used together with omnidirectional antenna of two types, shark fin and spike. The antennas were specially developed for the project and had high vibration endurance as long as they were to be installed directly on mobile units working in the quarry. To provide seamless roaming, we used Infimax solution to allow to achieve 2 milliseconds latency while switching between base stations. As a result, we had up to 78 megabits per second for mobile unit. In this channel, voice over IP can be easily used, as well as high-definition video and the whole volume service traffic transmitting for the mobile unit. Nowadays, there are 150 sector of base station, more than 1,000 set of mobile units and different kind, and more than 150 devices for connection between fixed objects.
Thanks, Dmitry. And some details of our project for Delhi Metro. Over to you, Igor.
Постоянно растет потребность в высокой пропускной способности. Благодаря этому регулярно появляются новые технологии и сервисы. Мы в Infinet держим руку на пульсе и в данный момент активно разрабатываем решения для вертикальных рынков. Одна из самых актуальных задач – обеспечение качественной связи в поездах и в метро в процессе движения, так как для пассажиров это само собой разумеется. У нас есть решение. Вот его основные этапы развертывания. На Земле, чтобы обеспечить полное покрытие, мы устанавливаем базовые станции вдоль железнодорожных путей. Коммутатор Infimux с фирменным протоколом MINT размещается между базовыми станциями Infinet и сетью железной дороги. В поезде абонентский терминал с внешней антенной на поезде и коммутатор Infimux, установленный в первом и последних вагонах поезда, подключается к сети этого поезда. Как же это работает? Пока поезд движется, всегда доступно как минимум одно качественное соединение. Фирменный протокол MINT отправляет трафик по наиболее качественному каналу. Таким образом, на протяжении всего пути движения поезда обеспечивается бесшовное и надежное покрытие. Много лет мы разрабатываем решения для железнодорожного транспорта, уделяя особое внимание специфике отрасли и обратной связи от наших клиентов. В самых первых проектах пропускная способность между оборудованием, установленным на Земле, и тем, что было установлено в движущемся поезде, достигала 80 мегабит в секунду. Сейчас мы проводим тестирование в соответствии с требованиями Делийского метрополитена. Результат — 370 мегабит в секунду. Тесты проводятся в реальных условиях, в тоннеле, и наша компания имеет все шансы стать поставщиком решений для метро Дели. Подключение поезд-Земля можно использовать для различных целей. Обеспечение высокоскоростного соединения в поезде, подключение мини-базовых станций в случае слабого сигнала внешней мобильной сети, IPTV, видео по запросу, трансляция видео, включая бегущую строку на дисплее в поезде, подключение камер видеонаблюдения для служб безопасности, информирование машиниста о ситуации на переезде для избежания столкновения. Будьте на связи с Infinet Wireless.
It is now time to move on to another new product that our R&D team has been working on, and this is namely the Infinet Evolution family of products. This will be presented by Vsevolod Doronin, one of our compliance engineers. But just to preempt one of the many questions I'm sure you will have during his session, and which is when will these products be ready? Well, I can confirm that we will start shipping them during the month of December. So please get your orders ready in time for the new year. Over to you, Simona.
Thanks, Kemal. We have some exciting news about our 5 GHz point-to-multipoint solution called InfyMan. It was first introduced almost 20 years ago, and since then, it has evolved through several generations. Now it is time to introduce the next generation, the InfyMan Evolution. It is good news for many of you who has already deployed InfyMan products in your networks, because InfyMan Evolution is fully backwards compatible with its previous generation. This allows you to gradually upgrade your network and save on your capex. For example, you can start upgrading your busiest base stations and most demanding subscribers almost immediately. Now let's take a look at it. We've kept all the features and benefits that you loved in InfyMan 2x2. Just as before, it supports a comprehensive set of network and management protocols and offers you some of the best-in-breed quality of service capabilities. E5 BSI-based station sector is fitted with an integrated 90-degree sector antenna. For deployments where interferences might be a big issue, there is another model fitted with a two-way beamforming antenna called E5 BSQ. And of course, you can use an external antenna of your choice with a connectorized model called E5 BSE. The whole portfolio of InfyMan Evolution subscriber terminals has also been designed from scratch and is packed with even more performance and features than its predecessors, allowing you to deliver more value to your end customers and introduce new service packages to them. You don't need to install any additional router at the customer premises. We have thought of it all. And now you have everything you and your customers might need built right into these units. We are the only vendor providing you with this variety of integrated antenna models. Use the 18 dBi model for short distances and where its small size really matters. Use the 25 dBi model for everyday tasks. If you need a longer range, choose the 28 dBi model. InfyMan Evolution supports channels up to 80 MHz, which simply means that the sector capacity has increased twofold. Choose Evolution and provide more capacity for your customers. Still not convinced? InfyMan Evolution supports QAM256, which is more efficient than the highest modulation of its predecessor. This, in conjunction with the support of 80 MHz channels, allows for the expansion of bidirectional capacity from 250 megabit per second up to 700 megabit per second. As you already know, the 6 GHz frequency band is getting a lot of attention because it is opening up for fixed operators in the US as well as in many other countries. InfyNet has had a portfolio of products operating in 6 GHz for more than 12 years now. We can safely say that our 6 GHz portfolio is the most field-proven on the marketplace and is also evolving very quickly. So I cannot wait to introduce to you the subset of InfyMan Evolution family operating in the 6 GHz spectrum. As of today, the 6 GHz spectrum is pretty much interference-free, so hurry up to secure the best towers with our 6 GHz InfyMan Evolution. We have created a solution that covers both 5 and 6 GHz bands with a single unit, giving you unprecedented flexibility where you might want to deploy a fixed wireless network operating in both bands and save your capex for other things. With this dual-band solution, you effectively avoid possible headaches by unifying your stock and reducing it, by giving your installation teams fewer radios to install, and by migrating to the new band incrementally, side by side. All you need to do is to install a 6 GHz sector unit atop of the 5 GHz one, and then replace your terminals one by one. And when you finish, your migration to 6 GHz is just one click away. Not only it is cost-effective, but also saves your valuable time and allows you to provide uninterrupted service to your customers during the migration process. What is unique to any wireless platform, unlike cabled-up ones, is that you can move them to new locations and reuse them in new projects as the need arises. What is also unique about InfyNet solution is that designed to be really durable and serve you for 10 years or even more. That's how confident we are. In any case, 5 GHz will remain widely used in rural areas for many years to come. And when 6 GHz will become fully open, the potential of unlicensed spectrum will be almost limitless. Our main goal is to keep your networks running for the next decade, at the very least. Upgrade your networks with the InfyMan Evolution. Start where you need to deliver more bandwidth. Do the upgrade only when it drives your business forward. There are still massive areas where people cannot get any reliable connectivity, and that's where Evolution fits the best. So let's try and bridge this digital divide, and together make the world a better place to live.
Right, now this is the moment you've all been waiting for. You are probably trying to guess what it is, but let me put you out of your misery. This is the marketing presentation by the one and only Katya, our marketing director. Given what's been happening around the world over the past few months, I think it is important for us to embrace the digital tools that we have available to us, and we need to do that much more than we have ever done before. So I will hand over to Katya, who will highlight some of the online tools, the social media opportunities that we all need to get to grips with in order to stay well ahead of our competitors.
Success stories highlight results of joint efforts of Infinet and our partners. Do you have a success case together with Infinet Wireless? Tell us about it. Our specialists will write the text of a case study and approve it with you and your customer. We will make all necessary edits until it meets everyone's expectations. We will publish a case study in a special section on our website, and you will be able to use it for your needs as well. We will post the most crucial details on your success stories across our social media accounts to promote your brand value. We will tell our followers about your company and your customers, as well as post photos and videos on the project. We create joint video case studies. On our YouTube channel, we will be able to show videos in your region, setting up ads for the audience you need. Based on a story, we will write a press release and place it in top-tier telecom media. We will work together to identify media to distribute content both regionally and internationally. Infinet success stories are in high demand among journalists. We will establish relationships with local media and press representatives in your region, and we will provide you a feedback on the coverage and look for new opportunities in your region. This year, Infinet Wireless released a record number of new products. What we can offer you? We place your logo to the landing page, localize content for your market, and provide all the necessary support for setting up, adapting, and promoting the landing page. Landing page drives leads, so you receive requests and orders for solutions directly. We help to launch a campaign and increase traffic to the landing page. You only spend an advertising budget on promotion. Our team will conduct online events on any scale for you and your partners, from technical webinars to a remote roadshow and mini-conferences or even team buildings. Our technical experts are ready to answer all your questions during and after online event. We live in the digital times. Step by step, even when we get back to our normal lives, resume traveling and meeting at exhibitions and conferences, our digital presence will grow. So, let's start right now, together with Infinet Wireless.
May I now hand over the microphone and the camera to our Deputy CTO, Dmitry Gustelev, who will present to us all another new product family addition to the 5G era, which is the Axiom 28, our PMP solution operating in the 28 gigahertz band. Over to you, Dmitry.
Thanks, Kamal. We see a lot of drivers in the development of communication services. Customers want to play games through cloud services, work remotely, build modern safety systems, and enhance their business processes through the modern telecommunication systems. And this catalyst for this new demand is 5G. Customers understand that all their requests are realistic and begin to require such services from their service providers. During the upcoming years, significant part of customers may switch to 5G unless provided with a new service level, and this is an important challenge for WISPs, which should be responded with modern solutions. We are here to help WISPs stay competitive. And please welcome Axion 28, the next generation point-to-multipoint system for wireless internet service providers. Get ready to take your services to an entirely new level. Axion 28 is a 28 GHz millimeter wave platform that can deliver as much as 1.2 gigabits per sector, or an astounding 4.8 gigabits for a base station equipped with 4 sectors. And let's take a look at this powerful solution. This is a base station sector that has a highly innovative flat panel antenna designed by our own experts. This is the first ever MIMO 2x2 solution in this frequency band, which means that its spectral efficiency is simply twice better than existing solution out there. It's a subscriber terminal with a lens antenna, and it has a solid 30 dBi gain and a beam width of 5 degrees, which is twice wider than that of most other solutions available in today's marketplace. This means that it is much easier to align, and connection will remain stable even if the pole it is mounted on isn't particularly sturdy, might be shaking or sometimes vibrating in case of gusting winds or some train passing nearby. But the link budget will be significantly higher than with the other solutions because we have fitted our units with the highest power transmitter in the class. Axion 28 operates in the licensed millimeter wave frequency band, so it's fully protected from interference, which means the service you are providing is guaranteed to meet your SLA. And every end user can get up to 600 megabits per second of actual aggregated capacity, and with 4.8 gigabits capacity per base station, you can now connect dozens or even hundreds of your most lucrative VIP and business customers. To retain your customer base during the 5G era, you really need to start offering plans with a guaranteed capacity of at least 100 megabits per second and sometimes even more. And that's exactly what Axion 28 has been designed for. Nobody ever thought that the 28 gigahertz band could be used to provide coverage for more than a couple of kilometers. We have made it possible thanks to extra transmit power and the link budget Axion 28 can offer, thus covering a much greater geographical area. Axion 28 has 10 times higher output power than with its nearest alternative in this band. And with a single 4-sector base station, you can effectively cover an area of 100 square kilometers, which can be a whole town and possibly even a whole suburb of a large city. XY-Max spectrum in 3.5 gigahertz is being taken away from WISPs and reformed for 5G deployments. But if you are looking where to migrate your legacy infrastructure to, look no further than the 28 gigahertz band. Sure, other wireless vendors also provide solutions in its spectrum, but we know for a fact that the number of subscribers they can cater for per one sector is very limited. and may be limited to a maximum of only 30. But fully recognize you will need more. But we fully recognize that you will need more than that. And Axiom 28 can connect 127 subscribers for each sector, or more than 500 of them for a four-sector base station. And we have designed Axiom 28 to help your WISP business be ready for the 5G era. With this new solution, you will be able to build a future-proof wireless access network to boost your ARPU with your B2B clients, offering them a whole new level of service and customer experience. Axiom 28 is also a perfect solution for a city-wide wireless distribution network.
Just want to invite Olga Kosareva, the manager of the IW Academy, and now, in fact, our entire ecosystem. Olga is coming to us live from Yekaterinburg too, so she will present to us the portfolio of services that we are making available to you all. So Olga, please take it away.
Thank you, Kamal. Building a network is not only about selecting the best hardware available. Sometimes network planning starts years before the first installation takes place. With Infinet Experience, our customers take full advantage of what our ecosystem offers them, from simple link or full-blown network planning to the best implementation practices, optimum operation, and real-time management of their wireless assets. Welcome to the Infinet Wireless ecosystem. Every network deployment starts with the planning. We all want to know what kind of optimal performance we will get from our link before we buy and deploy them. Through careful planning, we have to select the best fit solution for each desired outcome, check their path profile, and ensure line of sight condition. And what if you sit right in front of your customer and he asks, how can I connect my office and my warehouse? Your answer with Infinet Planning tool should always be easy. You open InfiPlanner on your laptop, set the site coordinates on the map, and get the estimation result instantaneously. You don't need to download an application. Just open InfiPlanner in your browser and get this predicted throughput and availability at the click of your mouse. Do you want to see if an existing building will obstruct your link? With InfiPlanner, you can manually put an obstacle on the map, and the software checks if it obstructs any of your links. Interference can spoil your game. The throughput you achieve can sometimes be below the one you expected. We help our customers to get prepared for such scenarios. InfiPlanner will let you evaluate the performance with various levels of interference. And of course, you can use InfiPlanner to plan your multiple network covering a whole district. As your network expands over time, you need a reliable tool to keep it under your control and management. How can you achieve this? The answer is very simple. Use the InfiMonitor, our element management system. It allows you to manage, monitor, and upgrade Infinet units in your network from a central point. It can locate and start monitoring new units in your network as soon as they power up. InfiMonitor will automatically place the units on your map. If you get a call from a customer, which could be a cafe downtown asking you to check their connections, you simply find the unit on the map and open in just one click. InfiMonitor will also notify you about incidents in your network as soon as they occur, even before. As an example, it can send an email to your network operation team if a unit becomes unavailable or is shown in erratic behavior for whatever reason. You can also upgrade the entire network in just one click in scheduled time, or change the configuration for dozens of units all at once. This system stores all in-unit configurations and provides the ability to compare them, for example, to perform wireless statistical analysis. As you see, InfiMonitor is a network health controlling system built to timely respond on changes in wireless network, increase its manageability and scalability. We are fully aware that our customers choose Infinet Wireless solution for their mission-critical links. That's why we Infinet take all your support calls very seriously. While some other vendors might tell you to check their forums on the web and find the answers yourself in their frequently asked questions sections, our technical support team at your full disposal. Our dedicated experts will work with you until the issue is fully resolved. If required, he can connect to your network remotely and configure the unit for your specific scenario or perform troubleshooting. But it's not only working through issues. We are always here to help you to prepare an offer to your customer that fits best to their specific requirements, as well as to find the best ways to seamlessly integrate our wireless solution with the existing networks. We understand that dedicated your engineers and sales teams is very important. Let them enroll in the W Academy. Our online courses will help your engineers becoming wireless pros. They will complete their first lab work, following our numerous video tutorials. They can quickly become certified engineers after completing a certification exam right through the W Academy website. We also help your sales teams exceed their commercial targets. Onboarding your new staff has never been so easy. With anytime, anywhere access, all from one place, our Academy users can access online knowledge base and technical documentation. In addition to educational materials available at the W Academy website, an online tool, which is called Configuration Generator, helps users to get prepared configuration files to be uploaded to Infinet units. So you can get a deployed wireless network without need to study out the configuration features of each Infinet wireless family unit. And of course, we also conduct face-to-face trainings with various workshops in several locations worldwide. Please check the upcoming events at the W Academy website and reward your best engineers with in-depth training by one of our experienced Infinet experts. As you see, we do well not only high technology, but also look forward to ensure customer satisfaction at every stage of Infinet products usage. And now, over to you, Kamal.
Okay, let us now share some more success stories, and this time we go all the way to Latin American region, where we have achieved what I believe are true records, which simply defy the very basic principles of physics. So these success stories will be presented by the team we have in the region, some of whom I believe you have already met in previous events. So over to you guys in Brazil, Mexico, and Colombia.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carlos de la Madrid, Business Development Manager for the Americas region. In the Americas region, we have experienced a significant business growing during 2020. It is mainly the result of the sales activities during previous year, once the sales cycle in this region usually takes a long period. This work has been fruitful, and we see specific and good results in Mexico with education vertical, Chile with public safety vertical, and Dominican Republic with energy vertical. In these three countries, we see a business growing in more than 100%. In the rest of the region, we see diverse projects with different verticals like mining, transportation, mobility, etc. All this activity will allow us to consolidate the operation of Infinet in this region. And regarding our vision for the rest of 2020 and coming year, we see still several opportunities closing during this year, and this will give us a very solid fundamentals to continue growing the business next year in the LATAM region, and now also in the US market. We have been able to take some market from our competitors with more time in the marketplace, and it has been possible due to the better organized distribution chain that give us more capillarity in the market, but also to the fact we have been able to enroll in business some large and medium-sized telcos, and these companies found Infinet a better way to solve their requirements. For all this, we see a promising future for Infinet at American region.
Hi everyone, I'm Marcio Romano, Business Development Manager for Brazil, Uruguay, Argentina, and Paraguay in Infinet Wireless. In the last few years, we saw the growth of the fiber optics participation in the market, and many people thought it was the end of wireless technology. Not exactly what you have seen though. Although the demand for radios have decreased compared to a few years ago, it reached a point of equilibrium and clearly showed its value. The Latin America telecom market knows very well the importance of the wireless technology to overcome the challenges of its vast and harsh terrains and climates. It's largely used in all countries of the region and helps to connect people and things from the capitals and main cities to isolated communities. And the demand for connectivity keeps growing. The blast of the internet, security, and IoT markets are pushing the demand in LATAM and will certainly keep growing in the coming years. Infinite Wire is here to help you making the right choice. With point-to-point and point-to-multipoint solutions, state-of-the-art technology, high quality and reliability, capacity over the gigabit, and distance up to 100 kilometers, this is your best option if you want peace of mind when implementing your projects.
Hi, I'm Flavio Gonzalez. I'm a business development manager for Infinite Wireless in South America region. And I'm here to talk about some of the records that we have achieved in the region in the last year. At first, I would like to mention the link with the longest distance that we have achieved in the region. It was deployed by University of Guanajuato in Mexico, and they are using a Quanta 5 link that delivers 400 megabits per second capacity, and the distance of the link is 105 kilometers. It is really a very long link with a very good result in capacity. And then if we go to the capacity side, also with the University of Guanajuato in Mexico, we have achieved a great success with them. They have deployed a 30 kilometers link using XG1000 units. They installed 2 links in parallel, and it is delivering about 1.6 gigabits per second capacity in this scenario. They are using a 2+0 installation, so both links are transmitting in the same time. 1.6 gigabits is very important result for us also. And then we have in Colombia, our customer Telematics. They succeeded to install a link in 91 kilometers distance using 20 megahertz channels and delivering about 186 megabits per second. And then if we go to the noisy scenario, let's say, also in Colombia with our customer Ufinet, we have tested a link with 16 kilometers distance in a very noisy spectrum. The noise level was around minus 65 dBm. And we could achieve 400 megabits per second using a 40 megahertz channel and also delivering a latency of 4 milliseconds for the link. Very important. Capacity and latency in a very noisy environment. So these are the records that we could achieve this year in our region. Thank you.
Hi, I am Andres Monjardin, Technical Manager Latin America at Infinite Wireless. In the last year, important projects have been implemented. I mention a few. We will start in Mexico, where the University of Guanajuato has the first Quanta 5 link 105 kilometers away, providing more than 400 megabits of throughput. Our client is completely satisfied with the results. Another interesting project in Mexico is being implemented in the state of Jalisco. The objective is provide internet service to the entire metropolitan area and to more than 19 municipalities throughout the state. The connectivity network will have more than 5,000 remote sites, becoming the largest project in the region today. It's important to mention the project implemented in Uruguay. It has most 1,000 connected radios. Its object is to achieve the connectivity of the security cameras of the Maldonado and Montevideo departments. In addition, to provide internet service to rural schools.
Hi, I am Carlos Duque, Technical Sales Manager at Infinite Wireless. In the last year, Infinite Wireless presence has grown significantly. The regional growth strategy has the support of our partners like TicketShop in Peru and Chile, Avantec in Colombia and Mexico, GSS in Dominican Republic, Alca, ConnectLAN and Spectra in Brazil, Antel and Teledata in Uruguay, among other partners that support us in Latin America. On the other hand, at Infinite Wireless, we also carry out actions aimed at the main vertical market like internet providers, energy, electrical, oil, gas, and water, smart cities, and transportation. We also have recently reached new markets such as Bolivia and Ecuador, where our proposal of true and robust wireless solution is showing that wireless is coming back like the faster solution to help in the connection of the new application and needs that 1 year before were unthinkable. We will continue with these growth strategies to go to more markets in Latin America and clearly maintaining the good relationship with our current partners, leading the wireless alternative to all the cabling technologies.
Thank you for everyone for joining the call. Really appreciate your time. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to send them to us whenever is convenient for you. Just one last thing, for those of you who did not share your cameras, please don't come back and ask me for discounts. I have one in the list, so you will not be getting any more discounts from me. Anyway, with that, I just want to say thank you once again. I hope you found the conference useful. You are already looking forward to next year's event when we will, like we've been doing for the past 13 or 14 years. So have a great day. Please, please stay safe. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.